What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Curls and Commentary channel. I want to apologize for abruptly leaving in my last video, but I just want to walk it back a little bit because your girl was going through it. She was on that struggle bus, okay? Just to give you a little context, I had a whole wash day that I didn't post during the Moisture Matter series. So you guys saw 2 fails with the Manuka Honey Leave-In Conditioner from Shea Moisture, but I actually used that leave-in conditioner 3 wash days in a row, not knowing what product in my routine was causing my hair to feel weighed down, waxy, and like I had Elmer's glue on that mug. I realized it after the 3rd wash day, but I could not get myself to film after realizing, oh my gosh, this is the product, this is the problem. So 3 wash days in a row using that Manuka Honey leave-in, super heavy with the oils and the butters, me not realizing it was the leave-in, yada, yada, yada. My hair was breaking off. So when I say I needed a win, I needed a win, okay? I needed a win. And I really thought about using a product that I've used in the past, but I was like, you know what? Let me switch my leave-in and use the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair cream because it's really thin compared to the Manuka Honey leave-in. I'm using it as a cream, not as a leave-in. And idiot, okay? Idiocracy. I really should have done my reset with products that I just know and love, all the things. But because I figured I knew the leave-in was the issue, I said, let me run it back with Shea Moisture at a different part of my wash day. So that's what y'all saw last week. Me fighting for my life, okay? I was right. The Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair cream was super thin. It was lightweight, it moved, but it created this weird film on my hair that felt like, I don't know if you guys had this when you were a kid, but when I was a kid, my grandma had the liquid Band-Aid that she would put on the skin and it kind of burned and smelled funny. That is what that felt like on my hair. Like a liquid layer of just some weird material. And it caused my hair to do the same thing that happened before, where it was sort of suffocating. Like as my hair was air drying while I was styling, it was suffocating my hair and breaking it off. So guys, I have a lot of breakage from the last month of hairstyles that have failed and products that have failed. So I am, number 1, gonna stop playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. But number 2, I am going to go super basic and try to baby my hair, which is what we're gonna talk about in this video. So to give you a little context, after the last clip of footage you guys saw in my last video, I washed my hair all over again. I used the Honey Cream shampoo and I used the Nexus Humectress conditioner, and then I followed both of those up with the Kuza leave-in conditioner. Now what I'll say, as somebody with high porosity, fine strands, my hair was screaming. Because I needed to get the Shea Moisture product off of my strands, but my hair wasn't dirty. So there wasn't, even though I didn't go crazy on the shampoo, the fact that I was cleansing my hair again and my cuticles are already typically open, my cuticles were blown open. Like it didn't matter what I put in my hair to try to moisturize it, my hair felt very scratchy, it was a lot of friction. And of course, there was like breakage, more manipulation. Like me double cleansing on a day that my hair is already clean is just really bad. So mind you, I had already washed my hair and it was like 11 o'clock when I had the fail. So I got back in the shower. I had stuff to do, had somewhere to go with Clyde, came home, it was late. I didn't get out of the shower, until 4 o'clock in the, well, until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I needed to take my time and calm down. So I didn't finish my hair until 4 o'clock in the morning. So it was a whole thing. And I'm sorry that this is an impromptu story time. I know you're probably like, girl, get to it. But y'all, we're on this journey together. And so I just want to thanks for being my neighbors in this curly community. Anyway, so cuticles blown open. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, you know what? I'm going to apply this leave-in conditioner, braid my hair in some chunky braids, and leave it alone. So the next day, my hair was still like damp in the morning, still wet in certain spots. So I just decided to detangle my hair, stretch it with the revair, and not like blow dry, but just stretch it with the revair. And I went out, I had kind of a curl, but ultimately my hair was moisturized. It didn't look good at all, in my opinion, but that was what I did. So I basically came home last night and put my hair with a little bit more of the Kuza in certain spots, slicked it into a low puff, not slicked, but just gathered it into a low puff, walked around today with my hair semi-stretched, and here we are. 3/4 of the way through my Chunky Twistout. Now, because I said I'm going back to the basics, I really allowed myself to just re-examine what my problems are right now, what I'm trying to avoid, and where I want to go, which is just, I just want to meet my goals. I just want to retain length. I just don't want to have breakage. And I'm happy that this breakage is more manipulation. It's not like my routine is bad. It's just the manipulation part. So we're trying something new today, and not product new. I'm not trying a new product. I'm using something I've used before, but we're trying a new technique today. And that is really living in how I do my twists. So you guys see this side of my head is done. These are traditional chunky twists. These are real chunky twists, okay? And it's all in the way that I'm twisting. So I'm going to actually show you guys what I'm doing differently, because what I'm noticing in this cold weather is if I do normal twists where I'm twirling the hair under itself as I'm twisting, I'm creating too much definition. And in the cold weather, when my hair loses a little bit moisture, the hair, whether in a curly state or stretch state, it clumps, my hair gets stringy, it gets tangled. When my hair is a little bit more like like when it's like individualized, like a blowout, right? Like a stretch style, my hair is really not gonna get tangled on itself, maybe at the ends, but not in the shaft. And so I'm changing my technique. And when I mean I'm changing my technique, I mean like I prayed, Lord, please, please tell me what to do differently. And so I sent up that prayer, and then I went on ChatGPT and was like, Chat, if you were me with high porosity, fine strands, high density, what would be the go-to style? And ChatGPT was like, Chunky Twistout. And then the Holy Spirit was like, change how you're twisting. Like, do the twist, but change how you twist. I have a spray bottle with some warm water. Sorry this video is all over the place. I just want to say that too, because this week has been... okay, this week has been... But yes, I'm just spraying my roots. Oh my gosh, and I just sprayed myself in the eye. I'm spraying my roots, okay? And then I'm spraying my ends. And I found that the water from the roots just runs down the strand, and I don't have to do the middle of the shaft. This is gonna be a decent sized twist, but that's okay, because I get volume from this undersection anyway. And so I'm just kind of finger detangling. And today I'm going in with the Curl Smoothie from African Pride. If you watched the Moisture Matters series, episode 8, dry hair where? okay? That is the episode I believed I used the Kuza as the leave-in, and then I followed up with this as the cream, and so they worked well together. This curl smoothie is fire. Really enjoy it, and it's coming clutch. It's very silky as I'm applying, and I'm loving that for me. So I'm just applying some of this, making sure I get these inner layers. And I'm glad that I left my hair alone for a couple days because my cuticle was really open and my hair felt so scratchy, but now it feels pretty silky and soft. So that's good. So anyway, now I'm gonna go in with my brush and just make sure that my hair is detangled. And then it'll be time to twist it up. Another thing that I'll say as I'm doing this, I really do enjoy the Kuza. I really, really love it. But now that I've used it a couple times, I think that it's gonna be best as a cream, like as a styler, not a leave-in. And the reason why I say that is because of the ingredient that I told you guys about, the paraffinum liquidium. That is a petrolatum. And petrolatum for me is best at the styling step, like because I typically use grease to seal. So me putting basically grease, a little bit of grease in my hair via the leave-in, at the leave-in step, it's too heavy. And so I'm just gonna use it as a cream over top of the Pattern Beauty Moisture Milk. But yeah, my hair is thoroughly detangled as y'all see, and I probably could put a little bit more water on the ends, but it's whatever. So now, because this is a pretty big section, I am going to braid my roots and then I will begin twisting. So this is the new way where I am not twisting under. So typically I would take this piece and I would go this way and make that little twist, right? I would go like this. But now I'm just going to send it over, right? I am not going to like under twist this way. I'm actually going the other way. So as I twist, I'm not going under, I'm going over. And this is what is gonna make the twist look bigger and more fluffy. And so, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys both versions because this is gonna be, I think, a game changer for me to really get the fluffy hair. Cause come on, my twists never look like this. That's how you know I'm doing something different. They never look like this. But I think that it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think I'm trending in the right direction. So that's the end of this one. Now the next one, I'm gonna show you guys the old way I used to twist and how tight it was. And I also feel like this is gonna be good for me to dry my hair more quickly because my hair, even in twists, can take pretty long to dry. Alrighty, so this is the second to last one. This is a long take. Have I ever recorded like 17 minutes straight like this? That's how you know mama is tired. I literally feel like I've been through it all with my hair in this last, month or so. And the Moisture Matters series was great, but I'll tell you what, I don't know who just said it recently. Was it Ray? Somebody I was just watching and they were like, Shea Moisture is not all, it's like something about Shea Moisture. And I returned that Hydrate and Repair cream. I still do have the Manuka Honey because I'm gonna try it as a cream over a leave-in with slip. And I also have the Bond Repair leave-in, which I'm gonna use as a cream. But the leave-ins I can't be using as leave-ins. But anyway, so let me go ahead and detangle. Oh, I didn't add my cream. Let me add the cream and then I'll detangle. And also, guys, another reason why I feel like I'm all over the place is because I just think I'm undergoing like spiritual warfare right now because I committed to like really getting into prayer this month. I I think I told you guys in a video, maybe my last video, that I really connect with the Lord through written prayer. And a lot of times a way that the enemy tries to keep me out of fellowship with God is by giving me excuses for why I shouldn't write my prayers, for why I should like speak my prayers. And a lot of times I fall into that trap and I'm trying to speak my prayers, but I'm getting like distracted, or I like try to pray in my head. I can't, I get distracted. I be thinking about what cream I'm gonna use while I'm praying. Like I need to write it down. And so long story short, I said, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna commit to really getting back into praying the way that like I connect with you and I'm most like connected with you. And I really feel like ever since that happened, the devil's been running amok and he's been getting his licks in. I'm not gonna hold you, but we are understanding that we're not fighting, you know, flesh and blood. Like this is spiritual warfare, and a little heat damage. Okay. But the other thing I was gonna say is I have a testimony. So I was about to be like, remind me to tell y'all my testimony, but y'all are not here. I'm talking to my phone. So I will tell y'all my testimony in a little bit. But let me show you guys, this is the way that I used to twist, okay? And by used to, I mean a few days ago, girl. It's not like months ago. But this is how I used to do it, where I would twist under, right? So I'm twisting under, very like, I'm literally, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm like twisting under that way. And you see how it's turning? This is the way that I used to twist, okay? So I'm gonna do this whole one. We're gonna redo it because this isn't the look that I'm going for, but I'm gonna do this whole one. And this is what my twists would typically look like, okay? That's what my twists would typically look like. Do y'all see the difference? I know y'all see that. What? What? Technique. So, like I said, I knocked on the door, the Holy Spirit answered, the Lord gave me an idea for what to do. So for somebody like me, high density fine strands, I like volume. I like big hair. I like fluffy hair. I do not need my twists to look like this, because guess what I'm gonna do when I take them out? Try to get my hair to be fluffy and big, and all this definition I'm literally going to try to take out. So me twisting my hair and it looking like this, we're already halfway there because of how chunky and big my twists look. This is a chunky twist out. This is a chunky twist. This is a regular twist. And don't get me wrong, this has gotten me a mighty long way in my journey, but this is not what I need in my life at this point. And so I'm gonna undo this. I'm gonna undo it and redo it real quick. I'm just gonna run my fingers through it. And now let's run it back. Let me put a little cream here because these baby hairs is getting full grown, okay? All right, so now let's do it again with my new technique where I don't twist it under, I twist it over. And I'm just twisting it over. I have a lot of definition here, so I'm just gonna comb some of it out. And this cream, once again, fuego. And even though the twist looks similar, it's really not. It's completely different technique. I'm literally, and you can tell that it's different technique because the hair almost just looks like barreled down. I'm gonna borrow a little hair because it's feeling a little sparse on one side. And then now I'm gonna just put a little cream. Now, because I have the Kuza leave-in in, I'm really not gonna be applying grease because it's like, kind of feels like there's grease already in my hair, if I'm being honest. And that's it. For those of you guys who watch channels like Minx Kinks or Natural Ray Ray, or even Ashkin's Curls, they do long cuts. They just kind of talk and vibe out. I need to stop saying that word vibe. It's making me feel uncomfortable. We'll get into that later. But hopefully, if y'all like that type of content, it's just a long cut, hopefully you're enjoying. This is gonna make editing so much more easy for me, because I be really trying to make it snappy. And it's just because that's the type of content I typically like to watch, where there's not too much filler happening, you know? But that's kind of funny because I watch Minx Kinks and Ashkin Curls and Natural revair and I don't even realize it. It feels like we're just hanging out. So hopefully this just feels like we're hanging out. But I know the type of content that I make where it's got, you know, I kind of jump in, jump out, can be kind of fun and exciting. It's like you're constantly doing things. So maybe I'll try to mix it up. Anyway, so this is what the twist is looking like. And it's gonna get pretty chunky soon. I think I might wanna make this one a little bit tighter, but you guys are getting the idea, right? That it's definitely chunky. It looks bigger than normal. So we're on to our last one, and it's time for my testimony. It's time for the testimony because the Lord is so good. The Lord is so good. If you guys watched the winter newbies that I did, really quick, because I brought these up just to show you guys. There's not my hair dripping, high porosity girl. The hair is already soaked. There are a couple new things that I purchased, and the first one is the Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nail gummies. Now this is the biggest, the largest, the advanced one with over 6,000 mcgs of biotin, 20,000% of the daily value. I'm going big and large. All the breakage I had in the last month, I was like, whatever's coming out of my roots, make it like vibranium, okay? So anyway, I bought these, and I was taking the NeoCell ones I told you guys about that had the collagen, the bovine collagen, and it felt like I was having a fruit snack and a piece of pork loin at the same time sometimes, because you could taste like the bovine meaty. I just didn't like it. So I stopped taking those, and also they were getting stuck in my teeth. And these, so far so good. It's like day 4 or 5, but I really like these. Now don't get me wrong, it's 15 calories for 2 gummies, and it's like a little bit of sugar in here, 2 grams of sugar, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. If it's a couple fruit snacks it's like gummy bears with some biotin, that's fine. So I've been taking 2 of these, so far so good, but we'll see in like 6 months how my hair is growing out. Anyway, if you're in Target and you see these, I say pick them up, especially if you wanna, you know, get into strengthening your hair. I felt like the last gummies that I used worked, but like I said, I couldn't do it for a couple of those reasons. What else was I gonna say? Oh, these don't get stuck in my teeth. They're very chewy and they taste like strawberry. So would highly recommend just for the taste, texture, but for the biotin part, babes, I don't know. You're gonna have to check in the new year. The other part of my testimony is, if y'all watched the winter newbies video in the moisture, well, it wasn't in the series, but I did it while, whatever. If y'all watched, guys, I'm all over the place. If y'all watched that video, I talked about how I was feeling like led to get rid of the rosemary shampoo, the OK Rosemary shampoo, because I had mixed my Amika products in it. I watched the video with Nicole Elise, and I was like, let me get rid of these. And it wasn't a get rid of, it was like a throw out. And I was sad, and I was like, dang, man, like, Lord, I really like that shampoo. And I haven't seen it at Marshall's. I saw it online. The website looked a little sketchy. You know what I mean? I was like, do I want to put my card information in here and buy it for $15? No. And so, long story long, I went to TJ Maxx because I have a gift card from all of them daggone Fenty deep conditioners I returned. And when I was walking from the car, I saw there was a Ross, and I was like, you know what? Let me go into Ross. I haven't been into Ross in years. It's not one really close to my house. So I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. So I go into Ross and I'm like, let me see if there's anything that I find. What kind of products does Ross have? Y'all, there were 2 OK Rosemary shampoos sitting there looking at me, and I just felt the smirk of the Lord. Like, you said you like these. I know you were a little sad to get rid of them. Here you go, here's 2. Here's double for your trouble. How amazing. First of all, this confirms that something was going on with the Mimika products. I'm already experiencing breakage from manipulation. I did not need to take a gamble on something with rabbits and the third eye and trying to penetrate the chakras and all that. I don't need no chakra penetration, babe, I have the Holy Spirit. So I'm glad that was, you know, out of there and it was confirmed. But the other thing that's confirmed is the Lord is listening. He's here and ever present within me. And sometimes if it's just a question of, Lord, should I obey? Yeah, obedience is always gonna be better than, you know, the thing that you have to give up. And I'm glad that I obeyed, because now I have 2 fresh OK Rosemary shampoos. I think I got them both for $6.99 or something like that. Ross was very affordable, and Yahweh just did his big one. So that's my testimony, and also just a reminder that the Lord dwells in the details. There's nothing too small. Sometimes it might be easy to think that you can kind of take the, like, circumvent, you know, what the Lord's telling you to do. But if you take a shortcut, just know that's not the way the Lord told you to go. So anyway, here's what the hair's giving. You see that little heat damage section is hanging in. I am gonna be still using some bond repair stuff, you know, just to see. But that's what the Chunky Twist are looking like. Like I said, I think this one's looking a little too chunky, so we're gonna do this one again. But guys, I am feeling very good about what this is going to mean. So let me put my bonnet attachment on for some time, let my hair dry, and then I'll be back to show you guys like my final results. What's up, you guys? It's the next day, and as you can see, my hair is 75% stretched. I've already gone ahead with my dinosaur machine revair right here, and so we're gonna get into the details. Before I get started, I just want to say I am enjoying how my hair feels, very lightweight so far, and yeah, I feel like this Chunky Twist Out is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. So here are my last 3 or 4 twists, nice and chunky. You can see they don't look very uniform. They look pretty, I guess, messy, and that's because of the lack of technique that I used. So let's go ahead and do this first one together. And so all I'm gonna do is just untwist the twist. I did braid it at the root, so I'm gonna undo that as well. My hair feels pretty moisturized, and that's it. I'm gonna just leave it in those 3 sections and put it in the revair. I've got my revair on level 2 tension, level 2 heat. Let's get busy. All right, so that is my section stretched with the revair. Now I'm just gonna go ahead, clip the top parts of the braid away and begin separating here at the bottom. I really like that these chunky twists being all different kind of shapes and, like, I don't know, it just brings out a really interesting texture. Like, my hair seems like it's not uniform at all, and I feel like it really helps to give me the volume that I like. So that's what that looks like. Let's keep it moving. Once again, I'm taking my twist, as you can see here, and I'm untwisting it and leaving it in those 2 main sections, going in with my red. All right, guys, so I'm gonna call that about 20 seconds total. And so here you can see I'm just going back in, separating, and I do have a good amount of texture. I really like that these loose twists allowed for my hair to not really be too defined. It's exactly what I want. All right, y'all, I'm back. I put some earrings in, even though you can't see them, and I'm ready to just kind of do a debrief on this styling session. So I guess what I'll say is I realized that this last month of failed styles has been pretty hard on me, and it kind of put me into a funk, especially because I'm somebody that I don't really like dress myself up too much when it comes to like every day. The main thing that I do is my hair. I work from home. I don't wear too much makeup. I'm not really super into jewelry. I do like press on nails, even though they're not done right now. But for the most part, I'm a hair enthusiast. I enjoy my hair. It's my self-care, all the things. And so I realized it kind of just sent me into a funk. I do feel like I'm grateful that my hair is moisturized, it's detangled, it's you know, fluffy and done. And I do feel like this is my first style since the dry hair wear episode that I just feel like, okay, I don't have anything to complain about. Nothing is going weirdly. So I'll say that I'm really happy. The next thing that I'll say is I really am in love with the African Pride Curl Smoothie. I've used it on freshly washed hair, and now I've used it on, you know, hair that just had leave-in conditioner in it for 2 or 3 days. And I guess this would be more of a refresh for me. And it's just been great. I love how it's got great slip. I love the consistency. I love the scent. It's very mild. The formulation is very moisturizing, and it's just a winner for me. And so with that being said, I feel like it just kind of revealed to me that I've been doing a lot with trying different products. And I think I want to continue to try new products in my stash, but limited to one category. So throughout the last, you know, month and a half, I've been trying new conditioners and creams and leave-ins, right? I am going to bring it all down just to conditioners and just style with the same products indefinitely, because I really do want to get another series going. And I think my next series is going to be all about just conditioners, trying new conditioners, because I have a lot of new conditioners from my product hauls and stuff like that, and I want to get into them, but I don't want to really mess with the final look and result of my hair. I want to get into a groove with that. So look out for a series of, you know, videos that I'm trying out new conditioners, masks, deep conditioners. I'm very excited about that. And expect me to be doing a Chunky Twistout using the powdered moisture milk and the African Pride Curl Smoothie. That's going to be the style. I am going to just commit to that until I run out of the curl smoothie, and then I'll move on to using the moisture milk with a different cream in my collection. Or maybe by that time, 5 or 6 weeks from now, I'll feel more confident to, you know, switch up my creams from week to week. But right now, I think I just need to lock in to specific products to style with and a specific technique. So this is what my hair is gonna be looking like, Chunky Twistout. I'm gonna be using my new technique for twisting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video was pretty long, but we've been hanging out. And so I came to y'all really unfiltered, not a lot of edits and cuts in this video, just doing my hair and praying for the best. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.